أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا Muhammad وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Sisters and brothers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Welcome to our webinar. Today, an interesting topic, faith, innovation and technology, how Muslim women can thrive in the digital economy. A webinar presented to you by the North Central Sisters Committee. And this is under the Noble University, the IOU, International Open University, a university that offers knowledge with Islamic background, open all year round, with a total of, as of 2007, registered up to 600, reached for over 600 students from 229 countries. Now the number has doubled, as you can see. IOU is an open university and it operates fully online. And so technology is at play. The best of mankind is the one that has the knowledge to worship his God and thrive religiously. Technology offers one of the medium through which people can learn and increase their knowledge. At IOU, there's a number of programs that you can enroll to increase your knowledge. It's like from Islamic studies, Arabic language, information technology, economics, psychology, Quran, education, and more. Through this Noble University, women and young people and many other people who do not have the opportunity to go to travel abroad can have education at your doorstep and from the confine of our homes. Today, I present to you one of our sisters who has vast knowledge and is ready to share with us experiences and the steps for a Muslim woman to thrive in the digital economy. As I welcome Sister Husseina Ali. Sister Husseina Ali holds a master's degree in business administration from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. She's a certified digital marketer with certification in WordPress, website designing, SEO specialist. Currently, she is the assistant team lead in Muslimat Intech. She is also the head of sales and marketing at BT Hub Center for Digital Skills, Zaria. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa halul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. May Allah bless us in this webinar. Let me welcome Sister Husseina. You're welcome on board. Thank you for answering and then honoring our webinar. Thank you. Let me hand over to you.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on your time zone right now. I am so happy and privileged to be here. Thank you so much. Without much ado, should I start sharing my screen? Should I start sharing my screen?
Yes, please go ahead.
Oh, okay, all right. Like I said, it's an honor, it's a great honor. The IOU has been one online university I've admired for so long, and it feels so good to be actually here today to share the little I know about digital skills and how we can thrive. Okay, so today the topic given to me here is faith, innovation, and technology, how Muslim women can thrive in the digital economy. Now, before we proceed, please, I want to make an appeal. No matter what you are. I think this is like a 30 minutes presentation, if I'm not mistaken. So this 30 minutes could be one of those time, could be life-changing for us all. If we can just exercise the time Sorry, if you can exercise. Are you seeing my screen now, please?
Yes, it
Is
is
the screen
visible.
showing?
Yes, we can
Is it
see you.
showing?
Yes, we
are
can see
seeing
your
you.
screen.
I think I have something covering something here.
No, please go
Is
ahead.
it-
We are
It
seeing the
is
screen.
visible, yes.
can see, you can see it, right?
Yes, we
Okay.
can.
All right. So like I was introduced, my name is Usaina Ali. So let's dive in right in. Sorry, I'm having one thing covering my screen. I don't know whether you are seeing it over there or is it only me? Please, can you hear me confirm?
Yes, we can see it. Please go ahead.
All right. So this is the topic given to me. So before we, whenever I'm doing any presentation, I want to know if it's worth it. Let's actually know if this is worth it. So let's take a look at what we are going to talk about. The first thing on our agenda here is the introduction. We need to know why this topic matters. Then the second one, we look at faith and innovation, why technology empowers women. Then the third agenda is what is the digital economy? And then we'll now look at some success stories from Muslim women. And then the fourth agenda is challenges and solutions, balancing faith, family, and work. Okay. Then the next one, we're going to look at some practical, how do we get started? How can we get started? Practical steps, and then we'll reach a conclusion. I hope this will encourage someone today. Yes. And try as much as possible to stay till the end of the presentation. Thank you so much. So let's have an introduction. Meet Fatima. This is an imaginary Fatima anyway. So who is Fatima? Fatima is a stay-at-home mom who lives in a society where digital opportunities are hardly discussed. She lives in a conservative society. But one thing about Fatima is that she runs her online business successfully from her home office. She teaches thousands of people on her YouTube channel. And with the revenue or with the income she gets, she supports her family. Fatima is doing all this while upholding her Islamic values. All right? So what do we learn here? Fatima thrives in tech while upholding Islamic value. The digital world offers limitless opportunities for Muslim women. Now, here are some questions for us. How many of us have a smartphone? How many of us use smartphone daily? I'm sure what we are using right now, most of us, is a smartphone. So let me answer the question. All of us use smartphone daily. Then how many of us have ever earned money using digital tools? How many of us? Maybe all of us, maybe a handful. I don't really know. But that question is for you to answer within yourself today. Third question, how many of you believe that you can be part of the digital economy? The truth is we are living in an era where technology is not just changing industries. It is redefining the way we live, the way we work, and Muslim women must not be left out. Please, let's have this in mind. Now we're going to look at why this topic matters. Why does it even matter? Why do we have to look at how Muslim women can thrive in the digital economy? Now, I'm going to present to us like 3 basic reasons why this matters to us so that we can take action today as Muslim women, as stay-at-home mom, or as single ladies. Number 1, the digital economy is booming. Millions of jobs are being created. Millions of jobs. In fact, there are more jobs online than they are offline. True or false? I'm sure that we can attest to this. So this is one reason why, as Muslim women, we need to be part of this digital economy. Secondly, Islam promotes knowledge, trade, and innovation. Tech aligns with our faith. Islam is not against tech, so why should we be left behind? Why can't we thrive in the digital economy when our faith allows knowledge and innovation? What excuse do we have? Then thirdly, Muslim women have historically led in education and entrepreneurship. It didn't just start from us, or it's not going to start from us. We have had series of Muslim women. We have their histories who have led innovation, who have led entrepreneurship. So why should the modern Muslimah be left behind? This is a thought-provoking question. So today I'm going to show us how faith, innovation, and technology can empower you to thrive in the digital world. Hope we are all following. Let's move to the next slide. Now, let's look at this. Look at this picture closely. We may know her, or we may have heard about her, or this could be the first time. This is the first woman that founded the first university ever. Did it ever occur to you that the first university in the whole world in Morocco was founded by a woman? Do you know that that university, up to this moment, it's still thriving? It was founded in 859 by Fatima Al-Fihri, all right? But before that, let's even look at what our knowledge, what our dean says. What our dean says, faith and innovation, I call them a perfect match. Faith and innovation, a perfect pair. The very first verse that was revealed in the Holy Quran was what? Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. We didn't say any of that thing. It said read. This is to show us the importance of knowledge in Islam. So what then are we waiting for? It says read in the name of your Lord. That's Quran 96 verse 1 to 5. So this shows that Islam prioritizes knowledge. Like I've talked about Fatima, yes. Fatima Al-Fihri founded the first university in the world, and that university, as we speak now, is still functioning. Then technology. Technology is a neutral tool that can be used for good or bad. We have a lot of misconceptions about technology. By some of us, we think that, oh, technology, the negativity, yes, everything in this world has the positive aspect as well as the negative aspect. So it's all left for us. Allah give us the intellectual ability to differentiate, to know, to choose between right and wrong. So it's left for us to use technology as a tool for a positive change in our society. So with this now, we can see that there is a direct link between faith and knowledge, or faith and innovation. So how does technology empower women? Why is tech a gift for us as women? Think about it. Why? Because as a woman, we are not allowed to mix up in Islam. We are not allowed to mix up indiscriminately with our male counterparts. So this provides a huge opportunity for you as a woman. Like we have the online university now, from the comfort of your home, you can learn, right? Same thing, from the comfort of your home, you can earn. You learn and earn from the comfort of your home. So to me, or to us all, technology is a gift for us that we must embrace. You can work from home while maintaining your Islamic values. You can earn financial independence without compromising your modesty. You can spread knowledge, engage in da'wah, build online businesses. These are all achievable through technology. Now, what is the digital economy? What is it all about? Understanding digital economy. The digital economy is all economic activity happening online, including trade, innovation, technology, and the improvement of productivity through digital means or through digitization. It includes remote work, freelancing, e-commerce, content creation, and tech careers. So this is what the digital economy is all about. You have remote work, e-commerce and online business, content creation, tech careers like coding, cyber security, AI, digital marketing. All these are classified as the digital economy. Now let's look at some success stories. If you are afraid, there are people that have set the space for us. We have our trailblazers, okay? We have a lot of them, but I choose to focus on only 3 because of time factor. Here, let's meet Dr. Aisha Bishr, the Director General of Smart Dubai Office. I am sure maybe in the news or somewhere we have come across how Dubai is being revolutionized as a smart city, okay? Can you imagine that the head or the person in charge of overseeing this is a woman like you and me? MashaAllah, alhamdulillah. So she's a global leader in smart cities and technology innovation. She's charged with overseeing Dubai City smart transformation. Please, let's have it in mind that we are having this discussion so that we don't only encourage ourselves. Please, when you go back home today, encourage your girl child. please encourage your princesses at home, encourage your queens so that we can take up career in tech. You can build them up from the small age. They call it catch them young. Let's try to impart. We might think, okay, maybe it's quite too late. It's not too late. But for them, because of the opportunities we have missed before, we can say, no, they are not going to miss such opportunities again. So let's try to build up and encourage more participation of Muslimah in technology. Then the next model or the next person we're going to look at, I'm sure most of us know this, Ibtihaj Muhammad. She's an Olympic medalist, the first female to wear hijab in Olympics. Okay, the first Muslim woman to compete for Team USA wearing a hijab. She founded her own online fashion brand, and she's doing very well. You know, there are varieties of things you can do with your tech skills. You can use it to promote your businesses and all sort of and your endeavors from the comfort of your home or from anywhere you wish to. She uses social media and digital marketing to grow her business. She's an advocate for Muslim women's empowerment in sports and entrepreneurship. So this is an example. If she can achieve all this, we can too. Then we'll now look at Dr. Hayat Sindi from Saudi Arabia, a biotech and digital innovation in health. One of the world's leading biotechnologists, founder of I2 Institute for Innovation. She developed low-cost medical devices using digital technology to serve low-income countries. She uses online platforms to mentor and support Muslim women in STEM. She works on AI-powered health innovations to improve global healthcare. So the message right here is this: if they can do it, we can do it too. Inshallah, bi'idhnillah. Now, let's look at some challenges. What are the challenges in tech that we might have? There are some fears. There are some challenges that we are the ones that are building these challenges. We are just the one imagining it. They don't exist, right? One myth is this. We have a myth. They say tech is only for men. But the reality is women are excelling globally. Another misconception about tech is, I need a degree to succeed in tech. Like, that is not true. Skills matter more. My background is in business admin, not tech. But I took an interest. I learned website design using WordPress. Okay, I learned graphic designs, and today I'm using that to promote my business. Fine. So what this means is that you don't need to have a degree. You can, what matters is your skill. And that skill is your mindset. You can decide to learn a skill or two and master it as you go. Then another myth is that I don't have time. We always have this complaint. We know as mothers, we are always very, very busy and all that. But the thing is, digital careers allow flexibility. It's very, very flexible, okay? Like you can enroll in some courses that you can take at your own pace, all right? All you need is disciplines. Discipline is the way to go. So if you have the mindset, if you really, really want to do, we all can do all these things. We all can encourage our sisters at home, our daughters, our mothers, so that we can promote. The whole essence of it for me is that it also promotes moral values in the society. Imagine as women, a high percentage of us are versed in technology. We will be at home, we'll be present for our kids, right? To nurture them well, instead of going to work from morning till evening. Like the work I'm doing here at BT Hub is flexible. Some days I come to work, some days I work from home. So that is the beauty of having a career in technology. Then how do you balance faith, family, and work? This is another hard nut to crack for us as women. How do you balance? First, you have to prioritize tasks. You have to try as much as possible to be good with time management. Time management skill is very, very important, all right? Then you have to uphold and be careful with your online safety and modesty. Protect your privacy, work in ethical spaces. As a Muslimah, it's not everything you be posting online. It's not any kind of dressing you dress and take a selfie and post. While we are into tech, we have to be careful to follow the ethics of our deen. Then you can leverage on automation, schedule posts, You know, when you have the skills in technology, even less like as a social media manager, I'm also a social media manager. Like I manage some accounts for some businesses. So I know how to schedule posts, email, and then how to juggle some tasks in between, all leveraging on technology or automation. Now, how do we achieve faith-driven success? To be successful, seriously, it's not just about our, should I say our ability? No, sorry. Where am I? Okay, sorry. There's a mix up here.
So we have.
Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Oh, I think I missed up something. I'm sorry about that. I wanted us to talk about, anyway, I can say that one verbally. I think I missed a slide here. I'm so sorry about that. Like how we can have faith-driven success, talking about tawakkul, that is trust in Allah. Take action and leave the results to him. Sometimes it's not, or most of the time, it's not just what you do. It's not your own effort, but by his will. So take action. Your own is to take action and have your trust. Then sadaqah and barakah. Sadaqah is a very important, vital aspect that opens doors for us. So you can use that to create halal income and also benefit others, okay? Then dua and continuous learning. Make sure you are continuously make dua to your Rabb to bless you in whatever endeavors you are doing. If you want to choose tech today, Ya Allah, Ya Rabb, I want to go for coding. I want to learn cybersecurity. Please help me, strengthen me. Please don't forget your prayers. So that is that. Sorry, the slide is missing. I might have to update it. Then let's look at the practical steps. How do we get started? The first thing is identify your strengths. You cannot be everywhere. No, you can't be everywhere. All of us have strengths where we are better at. So where do you fit in the digital economy? Number one, or the first one, do you love writing? Are you someone that loves writing? If you are that type of person, start a blog or go in copywriting. You can become a copywriter, or you can go into freelance writing. All these things are available on Google for us to research further. Okay, this one is just for a guide to know where we can begin from, because it might be confusing. Where do I start from? And then, are you organized? Are you that person that loves organization? Maybe at home you keep this, you keep perfectly well. You can become a virtual assistant. Just look at your inner strengths, right? Then, do you love speaking? If you're the type that flows very well, you flow, you talk. When you talk, people listen and appreciate your speech and all that. Start a YouTube channel or podcast. Or do you have any specific skill? You know how to bake very well. You know how to cook very well. You know how to knit. All these things. Don't look on them. Do you know that there are some today? If you say, okay, I want to teach you how to make cake, a lot of people don't know how to do it. Okay, I want to teach you how to make soup. A lot of people don't know how to make some dishes. So you can take your skill online, start a YouTube channel or podcast. Then the next one is, how do I learn? Where do I learn all these digital skills? I don't have the money. No, sisters. There are some websites that are free, absolutely free to learn all these skills. For some of them, what you might need to pay for, maybe it's a certification, which might be just a token, okay? We have platforms like Udemy, Allison, Coursera. You can even go to YouTube, all right? You can go to LinkedIn Learning and just dedicate your time. Assuming you want to start today, you can say, okay, let me dedicate 30 minutes to 1 hour of my time every day to learning a particular course, all right? Then, of course, we have our Islamic tech learning, we have our IOU courses. I'm sure that is available in our beloved IOU. Then get started, please.
MashaAllah.
Get started. How do you get started? Create a LinkedIn profile to showcase your skills. Apply for one. That is after you learn all this. Remember, we said the first thing is to identify your strengths. When you identify your strength, okay, I want to go into writing. Then you go online, you go to all these the platforms I mentioned, some of them. These are just some of them. You go and learn. So after you learn it, you apply. This is where you start. Create a LinkedIn profile to showcase
Alhamdulillah, sister.
Apply for one freelance job. Post
We only have 5 minutes to go.
Okay, so thank you so much. My time is up, right?
Yes.
My time is up.
In
Okay,
fact, we have to call
Yes,
you
all
back
right.
again
Mr.
this
Thank
time.
Suleiman.
thank you so
Yeah?
much.
Sorry,
So that's
Mr.
the
Suleiman.
code for us. The
Yes.
best time to start with the next best time is now. This is the key message. Muslim women have the power to lead, create, and thrive in tech. This is your next step. And thank you so much for having me. Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
MashaAllah, Jazakallah khairan. I'm calling in Nana Mariam to take on the questions and answer session and then do the closing. We are just 4 minutes to go. Nana Mariam, are you around? Hello, Nana Mariam, can you please unmute and speak?
Okay. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much, Sister Husaina. That have been a very educative session, and we pray that Allah make it a beneficial one to all of us. So can we have questions from the listeners, please? Any question, please? You can drop it in the chat box. Let me go through the chat box if there is any question.
So while you are looking at the questions, Sister Mariam, let me also say that Sister Hussein made mention of something very important about time management while we are engaging in indulging in the businesses of digital economy and other digital activities. Soon we are going to have on Saturday we are going to have a session on time management and the purpose of life. So please stay tuned and join us on that one. Over to you, Mrs. Sister Mariam, if you have the questions, so please get them.
Okay, for now, I can't see any question from the chat box, but I would like to ask a question myself. Actually, when you were talking about the mites, when you say I don't have time, I always have this feeling that this tech of a thing or computer of a thing, it takes one's time, it requires a lot of attention. But then this lecture today is actually thought-provoking, and you have actually awakened us from our imagination. I hope to take up at least one of these tech skills and build upon it. Jazakallahu khair.
Allah make it possible for us all.
I mean, so let's just wait a bit for questions in the chat box. If there is none, then we may end the program.
All right.
I am also very excited. Let me also ask this critical question. How do people make money from IT or use of technology? You have mentioned a number of businesses that one can be involved in. I am participating next week on a session about advocacy for access to internet, because most of the time you find out that the internet is really very challenging. So how do we manage the challenge of profit making alongside the cost of operation? Thank you.
Ma?
Okay, the question is, the cost of internet access is becoming very, very challenging, and especially for those who are in the rural areas. How do I make money or profits using technology, especially if I'm living in the rural area?
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, we are not communicating. Let me. I'll put my
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. You said the cost of data, right?
Yes, the cost of data is very expensive, and then especially for those women living in rural area, how can they engage in technology and get?
Yeah. So how do we make money?
Yes, using technology, especially in the rural areas.
In the rural areas?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there any suggestion?
Is
there any suggestion for those who are in the low internet access, the last line?
Sorry, I can't hear you. People that cannot access the internet very well, I mean, the network, or are you talking about the cost of data?
Yeah, I think her network is breaking. She asked a question, how can people living within rural area can also utilize this digital economy or digital space to make money?
Yeah,
how do
the
people
thing
make
is,
money from, yes.
like I've mentioned, you can go blog, or you can even promote your products or services. Can you imagine, or do you know that there are some people making this awara? They sell it online. You can sell, there's a way you sell to your local community. In fact, with Facebook locality, you understand? Like me being in Zaria now, I decide to target I'm making wara. I can just, when I want to run my ads, I target that, okay, Facebook show only to people in Zaria so that people not say, okay, the cost of delivery is too much, or right from home. And be sending to people. I've seen a number of women displaying such, you can imagine myself, I cannot sell it online. But some people are doing it big. This way now, some people are making. Then utilizing the cost of data. Of course, when you go online, you have to prioritize what you want to do, especially now that data, it's very, very expensive. You don't go through all kind of videos, you go to this, you watch this video. Of course, your data is running low. Once you go online, you just go for what you want. You cannot escape some distractions here and there, but you have to get yourself disciplined. Just like any other business, it requires discipline. It requires discipline and then determination. I don't know whether I've answered your question or.
Excellent. Yes, thank you very much. And other issues that has to do with modesty, how a lady, Muslim woman will present herself in the digital world, and engagements with the marketing through Islamic ethics and others you have mentioned in your presentation. This is very, very helpful. Thank you very much.
Like on YouTube now, some people don't show their face on YouTube video. You know, somebody might want to show you cooking. They'll just be showing cooking. There are some, they call them faceless YouTubers. You don't see their faces. You can decide to go for that one. When you are even on Facebook, you don't need to post before you make sales. All what people would need is post your nudity, or if you want to post a picture of yourself, of course you have to be modest. All right, because some people might want to trust you there. Before they trust you with their money, they might want to see you. But there are some people doing very well even without their pictures. So I think it's all a matter of mindset and then learning the skills and then becoming good at it. Especially with Facebook ads, you don't even need all those. You can just open your page. Open your page. What you need to display on that page is Facebook page. It's unlike a Facebook profile. What you need to display on that page is your goods and services. You can run your ads. Nobody will even know the person, the face behind the page or the ads. So there are a lot of ways we can go about all these things. MashaAllah.
Assalamu alaikum. A sister is asking that she is presently undergoing a course on data analysis. So she is asking which one to choose, either data analysis or data science when it comes to impact.
Okay, when it comes to impact, let's look at the difference. Data science is broader, as in it's the broader aspect that covers data analysis. So for more impact, I would suggest she goes for data science, because data science, like data analysis, has to do with, okay, let's predict something, as in what is the cost. For example, a company is running low on sales. Okay, what is the cost of our low sales? Company will need data analytics. But big companies want to predict the future. So you find out that these big companies go more for data science. There are more opportunities in data science than data analysis, and the pay is higher for data science, because data science is a very broad, it's broader, which encompasses data analysis. Okay, so if she wants more impact, I advise she goes for data science. Thank you, ma'am.
Another observation I have is, especially in Nigerian public schools, you find out that students are not exposed to maybe computers or internet services at that level, perhaps due to the poor infrastructure in the schools. So how
Yes.
do you advise that, maybe how do we get them to benefit from this, or even get them introduced to some of this?
One thing I will advise is that we can have an outreach. Like Muslimat in Tech is part of what we do. We go to some of these schools and enlighten them. Okay, so for the safety of the kids, most people, most parents, most teachers don't want to expose them. But you as a parent, or as a teacher, you can have a strategized learning where you control what they watch or what they learn online through your supervision. But then at the general level, I think we need to do more. We are very, very behind when it comes to that. And that is where it becomes a collective effort of some non-governmental organizations that are into tech-related field. We go out there, do some outreach to tell more people about the opportunities in the digital skill. And then we also encourage kids, parents to enroll their kids in all this digital training. All right. So it's a collective effort, and that's one of the things we have seriously fighting to improve on.
We are truly grateful for your time and the explicit lecture. Thank you very much for taking your time to take us through this faith, innovation, and technology. And now we have a broader perspective of how Muslim women can thrive in the digital economy. And this should serve as a challenge or a wake-up call to all of us that are viewing this live, or that will eventually watch the recording of this video, to take up a digital skill, master it, and also impact and transmit it to our younger ones and the Muslim community at large. On behalf of the International Open University, Nigeria North Central Sisters, we say a big thank you, and we also hope for future collaboration with you. And yeah, thank you very much for being here.
Sorry, one more advice. I mean, we know sometimes we might want a sharp lane, especially if you have businesses. You might want to know, okay, should I go into data science or data analysis? If you have a business, you are thinking of how to earn more, please go and learn digital marketing skills. You can go to all some of this thing, you know how to, you learn digital marketing skills, at least for a start. You learn how to promote your own business so that you can see the impact. Okay, before you dive deeper into coding or any other thing, try to learn digital marketing skills. It's very, very important. Thank you so much.
Okay, please, before we go, there is a comment here that a sister observed most people are not utilizing 3MTT. I don't know what is 3MTT actually. Do you know it?
Yeah.
Or maybe the sister can elaborate more.
The MTT is okay. What is she trying to say?
She said she observed most people not utilizing 3MTT.
Yeah, it's because of the knowledge gap, of course. But the federal government has been collaborating with a lot of organizations to the 3 million. It's the MTT is a 3 million. It stands for 3 million technical talent program, which gives some free training to some selected people. You know, there are sometimes they open their portal. It's an initiative of NITDA, which is National Information Technology, at least the Nigerian ICT arm of it. So they go into training, they collaborate with some trainers to train people on various skills, ranging from cybersecurity to a whole lot to AI, and it depends on what you want to choose, and it's absolutely free. So they are not aware because maybe we are not spreading it. We are not spreading it well, but we can go to, we have their website. We can go to NITDA, NITDA. We can read more on GMTT. It stands from 3 million technical talent program. The aim is to empower like 3 million youths or people or Nigerians in digital skills. So I think this is another information that we need to go home with today. When we go back, we can go online and check up on it on NITDA website, NITDA, www.nitda.gov.ng. NG. We can find all the information we need about 3MTT and how to apply and benefit from it. Thank you.
Okay, so Sister Mariam, before we close, let's also talk briefly about more about IOU, and also to add to this discussion or comment about the 3MTT. One of the common phenomena in the moment is the AI, artificial intelligence, and they talked about displacement from jobs and other areas. One of the major areas the major things that can support or facilitate people restooling is the understanding of IT skills. Once we are digitally literate and you're able to engage with the digital world, it will be difficult for the AI to be part of those who are going to be displaced through the AI, infusion and so on. So I think IOU also offer ICT skills, and then there's also scholarship around Islamic knowledge and others. Sister Mariam, do you have more information about what IOU offer? I know that we have programs and we have scholarship that people can apply for, so that we have more of these benefits, participation in seminars and then webinars, and also engaging with institution of knowledge that offers learning with Islamic perspective. Do you want to add more, Sister Mariam?
Inshallah, we'll be sharing such information in our WhatsApp events group with all the participants in the course.
All right. Okay.
So Alhamdulillah, this brings us to the end of the event. The sister said the portal is still open for the 3MTT and there is low turnout. She advised that people should try and apply. It is very beneficial, and she's also a beneficiary and she's still benefiting. Jazakillahu khair, Sister Fatima Yaqub, for bringing this to our knowledge. May Allah reward you for that. On behalf of IOU and the North Central Sister Students Committee, we say Jazakumullahu khair for being present. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should make whatever we learn beneficial, and also our resource person, we cannot thank you enough. But we pray that Allah should bless you and enrich you with more knowledge and make you beneficial to the Muslim Ummah at large. So أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.